So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about something that most influencers disagree with. And I believe it is the deal breaker when it comes to your woman staying or not. How to keep your woman. This is the number one thing that if you provide over and above money and physicality, you do need both of those things, by the way, but this is like the top one. And it's so many people say, so many influencers say that, it's wrong to provide emotional support for your beloved. And I want to argue with that. I want to tell you why it's not wrong to provide emotional support and emotional provision for your beloved as a leader, as a man in the relationship. And I'm talking about men who feel like they're being told all the time, I've got to focus on my finances. I've got to make sure I provide for her on my finances. I've got to make sure that I'm there physically for her. And I look after my physical body so that I can be the protector and provider for her physically and financially. These are all great. However, the highest currency that a woman needs, and she may not even know this, by the way, she may think it's money she needs, she may think it's physical shelter and your physical presence she needs. What she actually needs more than anything else is emotional provision. And why is this so important? Because women, their currency is feelings. Like, if you want to really put the right currency into her bank account, it's not dollars, it's not pounds, it's not facts, it's not logic, it's feelings. And so you not providing emotional support means that you are draining her bank account. You are literally draining her because she can't feel connected with you. So she will use up all her emotional energy to try and connect with you. And if all you're focused on doing is providing money and physical provision, physical in the terms of your physical body and the physical shelter, you can provide as much of that as you want, but without connecting with her emotionally, you may as well be wasting your time and energy and effort. This is the fast hack, guys, to keeping your woman. Without emotional connection, without you providing emotional connection, you're not meeting her where she needs you. It's just not landing. It's literally the same as if a woman was to do everything else except provide you with physical connection. Like, imagine being in a relationship where there is zero physical connection, like zero intimacy, zero sex, zero anything. How long would you stay? Because that's the male top thing that you guys need. And the top thing that a woman needs is to feel connected with you. And the only way you can do that is for you to be emotionally so intelligent that you can read her, that you know exactly what she needs when she needs it without her having to say it. You know when she needs space, you know when she needs a hug, you know when she needs to be held, you know every nuance. So how do you do it? You have to learn it. You're not taught this at school. And the hardest thing for men is this, because as a society, as young men, as young boys, you are coded to not be emotionally connected, to not feel. Stop crying. Stop. The only emotion you're allowed to actually express is anger. So we have a society of very successful men that don't know how to express their emotions other than anger, and they feel shame and guilt and they don't know why. The worst thing that you can bring to your relationship is lack of emotional intelligence. You're not going to keep a woman that fills your soul. Because I promise you, when you connect with that woman emotion, you provide emotional support. What you get in return is peace. What you get in return is the support of an incredible woman. You get the biggest champion on your side. And oh my God, imagine coming home to a place where it's peaceful. You're putting in the wrong currency, guys. I promise you, nobody else is telling you this. A lot of the masculinity stuff is all about, can you provide enough financially? Can you be there physically? Yes, that matters. But it's pointless without the top dog, which is emotional provision. And that's why emotional provision is not wrong. It's an illusion if you think that giving her enough money and a great place to live and great sex is going to be enough for her. It won't be. You'll never feel enough because she'll never be satisfied, because you're actually like putting in US dollars into a bank account that only will accept pounds. Absolutely pointless. So my desire and wish for you guys in this video is to really get interested in, how do I build your own emotional support, emotional intelligence, so that you can then provide emotional support. Because here's the thing, you can't give her emotional support if you don't know how to support yourself emotionally. And you can't support yourself emotionally if you aren't aware of your emotions. This is a lifetime's work, guys. So you're probably wondering, why the hell all this effort to be in a relationship? Well, the reason God provided a woman for you that needs the currency of feelings and emotions is actually a gift. Because when you expand in your emotional intellect and therefore your emotional provision for her, you become an unstoppable man. You become limitless, because nobody's emotions can touch you, because you are able to self-regulate like that. And you're able to provide emotional support in the hardest times, because you have the capacity to ground yourself instantly and then take care of them, knowing that it's got zero to do with you personally, what they're going through. That's when you become the ultimate warrior. It's not about how much money you create. It's not about the physical stuff that you create. Are you the sort of man that when you walk into a room, everybody knows and feels you? You don't have to say a damn word. That's power. And that's how you create a power couple. It's in the silence, not in the spoken word. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. I want this message to reach millions of you. Why? Because if this helps even one of you, we're creating healthier, happier relationships for everyone. You become that role model for you, for the people you meet, and the next generation. Thank you so much for your time. Take care.